Field here in Seattle. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the former fourth-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Now Ballage. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us that this week a little ambitious and he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Okay. Just keep giving it to him.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there at a first down again.
And him running the football is not something that defenses spend a lot of time preparing for. But this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
On 1st and 10, Strickland looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Throwing on 1st down. Strickland.
Oh, that was a pick!
Running back. And on this one,
why did he backtrack like that?
Line.
Oh, wait.
Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it second and short.
Damn. That's fucking tough. Yo, step up, Mark Barron. What are you doing?
Now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down.
Oh, Ballage injured.
Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, looks like we've got a 49
finally
on the field.
He does.
Check on his status when we get back.
Tough.
From the gun, Strickland.
Whoop. Yo.
In the end zone, touchdown.
Danny Trevathan and Mark Barron are my least favorite parents
his second touchdown
ever.
On the season. And the
doesn't even make sense.
Right
like, why are y'all this bad? That's not even bad linebacker.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious
this shit right by your fucking face.
This one stays a 6-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
To play any type of coverage.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Crazy.
And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
Well, Ballage was only out for back spasms. That's tough.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
No, McCaffrey.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
I need a toss. Yeah. Actually, not. Fuck it. Actually, no. I don't know about that. Fuck it.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll slip his way up across the 30
Rodgers,
to the
give me
32.
a block. What the hell?
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Out of the gun, Luck.
Come on.
He's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Why you throw like that? What?
For both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
They go play action here on 1st down. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage,
Actually,
not a great start.
Get off the field, because I don't like you. I'll put Nick Vigil in over you, I promise.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Detroit! Back to throw. Strickland. Trying to lay one up deep. And this is going to be intercepted.
Wait, stay.
Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Trying to shake off the
oh my God, I seen it.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive
I could have just threw the high pass right there.
I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on.
I'm sorry,
I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Throwing is Luck. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
3rd and long, it's Locke. He's going deep for Brown.
Good fucking play. Can't be mad
at that. Had some
that.
position, but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and you can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start with a give here to Balaj.
Yo, Zadarius, what are we doing?
And he's got some space here. That one good for 33 and a 1st.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is caught. And across the chalk.
Doesn't matter.
It's a 49er touchdown. Dallas Goedert, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
On first down, it's Love.
Yo, why are you throwing it behind him like that?
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. That throw good for 4. It's second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Come on.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game.
One more second.
Already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
It's been such an impressive first half to get that lead.
Quarterback is so cheap.
Here's Locke.
McCaffrey fell like shit.
It got his man complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. He got 29 yards that time. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
I was not expecting it.
11 more on that one and another first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result. Because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter. And a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. Fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
What's going on?
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On second down, here's Locke. This one complete to
Jordan Reed. Where are you
going? He's
going?
going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
The Seahawks on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. From the gun, here's Locke.
Oh my goodness!
Intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick and a big turnover there as his guys.
But if I did an aggressive catch, he would have just jumped up and dropped it anyway, because that's how it works. That's tough. Should have just hit you with a bullet pass.
The drive will commence with a run by Malone.
Look at y'all not getting off your block.
Up to about the 25.
Come on, man.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. It's all
Thank
together
you.
And run it and take the pressure off.
Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Because I don't want to get off the
on
ball.
first down, followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Off the play fake. Strickland.
Oh, that's a pick! Oh my God, Olivier, what are we doing?
Couldn't hang on.
That's why I moved you to the D-line, because you stink.
How about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
That's
yeah, exactly
tough.
right.
That's
3rd down,
tough.
you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say that great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level.
Can I
not
see
of
my
that age. But
I was going for the age.
I remember looking over at him.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes.
I can't
Back
even.
at the 4-yard line.
What are we doing with this controller? Like, the R2 works when it feels like working? I'm confused.
Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd
I
and long.
replaced it, so I didn't have to do that. Can we not have Sam Rogers running around? That'd be great.
From his goal line here, Luck. And Luck will be intercepted for a 3rd time. Sean Davis with a pick. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
They run it with Balazs, and he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Malik Jackson there to make the stop.
Early down stuff will put this offense in a precarious position. We know they're securing the point of attack.
Wait, what the hell are you doing here, Josh Morgan?
Has got to be priority 1.
This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
We want
First grab
Josh
so
Norman
far for Diggs.
on
It's
a
a first down.
cornerback position instead of in coverage. Of course. Because
Here's a run with Balazs. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Kalen Balazs, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. And his kick is right through.
where's this other controller? I can't fuck with it.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Way.
And frankly, I think it's time to call
That's
your
so
playmakers
crazy.
together.
I just fucking replaced this R2,
Now
and I gotta replace this shit again.
We need
This
you
shit
to
is
get us
stupid.
back on track and get us going in the right direction.
That's just how they get you to
you're
get more
calling plays
controllers
geared to
when you
them.
don't need
Not
them.
necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go
I
to the
don't like how
playmakers.
close
He'll wind
everybody
up
is
getting
on
right
that
about
play.
4 there on
So
the
we're not
scramble.
gonna run that
And it's
play
2nd down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
AB, I don't see you getting open. What's going on? They got the clamps on you like that? Who is that?
To throw on 2nd down is Locke.
Can you put the ball in your hands, Jordan Reed?
Seems like this defense, especially
What the fuck? I ain't never seen a pass catching tight end not like. Come on, what are you doing, dude? I might as well not have you.
Good defensive position, able to affect the play.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. This is McCaffrey on the give. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them
Why,
with
center?
4th down.
Why?
Yeah, I think the blitz there really disrupted the draw.
Not really. No. The center just didn't hold a block.
Pretty well. If you're the offensive coordinator right now, that's visor throwing time, isn't it?
Oh, now I can actually use turbo.
Give him 11
That's
yards
cool.
that time
Okay.
on the return.
So it
And
was that
possession
controller.
will switch
That's
hands,
cool.
1st and 10. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Why are you right next to Hakeem Nicks? What is that? What are you doing?
And that one blown up quickly.
It's a regular nickel. Why are you on the defensive line?
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Strickland looking long for Thomas. And he fires one that's intercepted.
It's almost like Tayshaun Gibson can play safety, but he just chooses not to sometimes.
28-yard line.
That's
He
tough.
was trying to hit Thomas that time. And you don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is this horoscope ball? Is biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything.
I gotta be careful with you, because you might fuck around and get injured if I keep doing that.
Inside the 40. A very
Let's
nice
not do that
pickup of
again.
33 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to CenturyLink Field after this. This is Freeman on 1st and 10.
Oh, come 67, block something. What the fuck?
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets.
Oh,
It's no
brother.
longer that old
This
grass
guy.
that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now, we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up.
That's a
Still
good
a nice
question.
play by the defense.
On 2nd down.
Holding, because why not?
Taken down here with a penalty flag.
It's always you, bro. Why? Why are you always holding?
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands on the block, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
Temporarily out of field goal range.
It seems to
now
always
as they
play
come
games
up
on
a
nights
2nd
after
and
work.
long after the holding call. A shotgun snap
Had the last 2 days off. I barely
escaping
played
the
anything.
pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Chris Jones forcing his way through there to drop
Man
it for a
coverage is the
loss
best
of a good
coverage.
10
That's what I
yards.
always said.
Need something
That
from
is,
deep in the
man.
bag of tricks here after
You
1st
literally
and 2nd
can't do
down.
anything
Went
against man
backwards.
coverage.
It's 3rd and very long.
Yeah, brother. If you don't match up right, that's your ass.
Now it's Locke. Steps away to his left.
What the fuck?
Incomplete.
What are you
Took a
doing?
shot, couldn't connect.
I know for a fact Richard Sherman's not keeping up with Kenny
But boy, they're
Stills.
going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time
Y'all
here still
killing me
left
right
in the
now.
contest. Decent sized deficit, but
What
not
the
one to
hell
take
is
advantage.
this? he called for a fair catch. What's going on?
Just 21 yards on the punt there. And the
That was
offense will
odd.
take over with a new set of downs. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football
Thanks,
again.
Darius.
You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. To throw on 2nd down. Strickland. Now they go screen. It's complete.
Oh, he fumbled. Let's go.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys have to touch the ball.
I don't know if that's because of the rain or because he just... He's holding the ball. What is that? I don't understand.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble
The turnovers are
as we
ridiculous.
just saw the fumble happen on the field.
All right, Jordan Reed. I need a completion.
I still ain't get that 97.
Here's Locke. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And
Killing
this
me,
time he's able to take it
McCaffrey.
down
You
to
are
the
killing
42.
me.
Give him 3 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Oh, get set, motherfucker. Hike it, Luck.
The final
fuck?
shot before the break. Locke. He's going to walk one deep left side.
So my goodness, man.
Incomplete.
Y'all killing me. Y'all killing me.
Here with the visiting
What is going
49ers
on?
Top. As we send you cross country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
He didn't even press you, bro. That's the thing that has me tripped out.
The rain set to continue as we
He
are
literally
underway
let
in
you
the
walk
second
right
half.
past him, and you
this
still
will
didn't
not
run
be
full speed.
returnable. It's
I
out of
don't
the back of the end
understand
zone
you.
for a touchback. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. They
Said
come
you
out
wore them
here
emojis
with
when you
a
went up.
0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically,
There should be a lot of
halftime locker rooms
shouting,
are a lot more
screaming, people
clinical than
upset.
that. And in this case,
A lot
are
of
they
thousands
upset that the
should
plays
go
weren't
right
working
here.
because of
Don't hold.
execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here.
Well,
if
you
they
didn't
got
hold.
something
Thank
going,
God
they
for
need to
that.
do it a little bit better or
That you
not.
didn't block
Find
him.
out. Chris Jones on the stop.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again.
I don't like that animation. I don't need that. I didn't ask for that.
Still a couple yards short.
Because he would have been
Just a
gone,
3-yard gain
but he had
brings
to
up
back
a
up.
third down.
Just break the
This
tackle.
offense in desperate need of a conversion
That's
as
so
they come up
stupid.
on 3rd down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to have the first down.
Goddamn.
About the
Thank you,
38.
McCaffrey, for your service.
Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
So after the defense gets you the ball on a takeaway and a fumble recovery of their own, you've got to reward them, don't you? You've got to stay out on the field, give them a chance to rest, and how about doing it the way they did it, running the football and picking it up on 3rd down.
Would not have wanted to go 3 and out. They avoid that right there.
Yeah, they avoided the glares as they went back to the bench, didn't they?
They'll run it now out of the gun.
See, McCaffrey, I don't need you to do that. If you gone, you gone. Like, just go. I don't want that extra little thing.
Pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. They'll try the air now with Locke. Finding his safety valve here. That's
First, let's
complete.
go.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. throws him over.
What's up with everybody using the tackle?
That time and a new set of downs.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running
He's fast and he can catch. What do you mean? Why not use him?
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
I got this Todd Gurley over here. Then.
Now a first down throw, Lock. And he couldn't hang on.
I need you to put a little bit of effort into this, Jordan Reed. I don't feel like you want to play football right now.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There
They are flying Isaac Curry up, man. That shit is so funny.
First down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
I understand.
And he's going to fight his way forward here.
Women want attention in general. Like, how niggas listen?
They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are,
that's women in general. Like, I'm surprised people just now realizing that women always want attention.
Just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
Yeah. They want attention, like, niggas should know this. Niggas should know this shit. Like, this ain't no. I'm not gonna say this ain't some good shit, man.
At the 30-yard line. Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the second half, but to no avail.
I don't know, man. But I know one thing is you can't only have eyes for one person.
The first time y'all touched this man, and he still gets the ball though.
Everybody wants attention more than they lead on.
Somebody's not in their zone. What are you doing?
Like, that's why we have Instagram and all that.
A very good move, but for a short gain out near the 32.
That's just women, though.
The pick up there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, that's a good start to this
they want attention from other women too. They be like if they put a picture up and nobody likes it, I guarantee that World War II. They repost it. Like, women do some funny shit. Like, it's pretty funny.
Where is this sudden burst of energy coming from that y'all can suddenly stop the run now? I kind of needed this 2 quarters, I guess. I'm not going to lie to you.
Some say run until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
Why?
As Seattle now ready to march on the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good
that was clown.
Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Hey, she can fight, though.
They go back to the air here after the INT.
Bro, I just need 1 block. That's all I need, 1. Man, blitz. But you still can't, like, they're not sending that many people. It's 4. Or that's 5.
It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Alcorn?
Here's Lock.
Bro, come on. Nobody's coming back to the ball like that. Bro, come on, Luck. And that's a face mask, because why else? Jordan Reed, I don't understand you. What are you doing? I've never seen a nigga do so much. Like, there's a lot going on, Jordan Reed, that you're not doing, but we don't want a face mask on an interception. That doesn't make sense.
The game doesn't make sense.
His way into the end zone for a touchdown. Kalen Ballage, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
Can't get enough.
Extra points up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end.
Yeah, can I take Jordan Reed out the game completely? I'm really tired of seeing his face on this
ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
I don't want anybody to have him. I want him to be out of this league.
But every now and then, partner, you need that one
if he could get injured, that would be nice.
Against all odds, that maybe can ignite things, and I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Bro. Okay. Son, like, what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to sit there and get hit? That doesn't make sense, Madden. Because if I run out the pocket, I'm still going to get hit and not throw the ball away.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Give me this. Are you fucking retarded?
No, I don't use that terminology. I thought so.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for
That pass rush is a little too aggressive.
As the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Jordan Reed is getting all the good routes.
To throw is Love.
Bro, really?
And that'll be incomplete.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on now. What are we talking about here, Madden?
There's your penalty.
Yes. Which one?
Now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down.
I got plenty of Redskin hats.
Do you? Do you really?
I do.
Back to throw. Love.
Which one?
Throw inside. McCaffrey's got it. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. Here's Matt Bosher now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight.
Not even a season.
I know. I wouldn't like it.
All right.
Now
yeah, it look nice.
Well, wasn't too far from breaking that.
Do need a new hat. New dad Redskin hat.
And out will come the offense as they take over. The 49ers offense
Matter
now,
of fact, I need to give me a 47.
The field. And for them, a touchdown their last goal.
Obviously,
they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start
I don't know if he's going to be good.
Wayne Haskins, you see what the last time I got me a Redskin jersey, what happened? 4 years, he was gone.
Because you need to make some adjustments.
Can you hit that, man? What the hell?
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely giving me a Dwayne Haskins.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. And he'll get it down.
Yeah, it looks like we got a good pick at quarterback. Yeah, he's not going to start.
And that'll make it 3rd and 1.
No,
the first down marker is out.
Come on now.
How do you think
Dwayne
Haskins
No, I know my franchise the way I know then he's not going to start first week 1. He's going to start eventually this season. I'm going to see it.
There's supposed to be 2 linebackers blitzing into that gap, but nobody's in that gap. I don't understand.
You know why? Because we got 2 white boys that Dan Snyder is fucking hired. Exactly. Exactly. Look, listen. And he's still there.
I can't do nothing. I can't do nothing with you, Trevathan. You stink. You can't even strafe.
They're going to start Case Keenum first for some reason, and then he's going to stick it up. Then
point after, right down the middle, and that will extend this big lead.
I already see it coming, bro. That's why I'm not even going to be mad about it right now when he starts. And the niggas are going to be like, oh, Case Keenum, starter for week 1. I'm not even gonna be mad. I'm gonna be like,
get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work.
But that's the only thing, like, you gotta be like,
actually, they didn't even get to 3
you gotta show something like Russell Wilson did when it's
let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try and play field position, maybe. Turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a
so
nice
how come Baker didn't start?
Because they had Tyrod.
A big play there on the catch and run. 44 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the
they were retarded.
Would have started sooner, they would have made the playoff.
Attacking play that picked up a yardage.
I wasn't hearing that when he first got drafted. I was hearing, he's going to get 4 wins, he's going to make the playoff, all this bullshit. Like, it's tough to gauge that, but I see what you mean.
Was it really tough to gauge a better quarterback?
It's tough to gauge a college starting quarterback. That's what I would say. Because, I mean, not everybody going to have that Andrew Luck treatment that, you know, it's different. It's a different league now, bro.
It's a passing league. What do you mean?
It's a True, but there's many other quarterbacks that are in this league now, much more that are gonna get their shot before the rookie season. That's the only thing.
Don't deserve no shot before now. What the heck?
Case Keenum don't deserve no shot before Haskins, but he's gonna get it anyway. Like it's gonna happen.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point.
You really don't know my franchise. You really don't know my franchise. You know how stupid we are? Devon, what's up, man?
Bro, and of course, Luck going to fumble when he hasn't fumbled at all. Anytime that I've had him. And Luck gets injured. Yo, this game is getting me upset, bro.
Wow.
That don't even make sense. What a sequence. What a fucking sequence.
Oh, no, go ahead, Devon. You're good.
Like, I don't understand, bro. Watch Luck be out with a broken elbow, and I still don't got a quarterback.
But Brandon Pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bifema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo.
Y'all gonna tell me what Luck got, or what? Okay, pectoral strain. That's what's up.
When you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And on the ground they go with a running back. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Another scouting report on him is
Mark Barron finally got a tackle. Amazing. He's such a good linebacker.
And make a play, but on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Here's Luck now on 2nd down. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 10.
Right.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd.
He does.
Monday.
Out of the gun, Luck. He's going to float this one deep right side.
What a rookie.
I want Apex.
You play Apex?
I played for the first time yesterday.
What a fucking dweeb.
But you have to wonder, on third and long like that, how does that happen?
Damn,
They can get that far downfield and complete a pass.
I mean, that's the sole purpose of playing any game. What do you mean?
Oh, so it's not to have fun.
And my goodness, another interception.
There's no possible way.
You really want to bring up
Oh my goodness.
That was so long ago.
A pick six for the 49er D as they score the
That's crazy. This game is so realistic, fellas. It's so realistic. I can't wait till next year, where it's even more realistic.
They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust it. Anything they try to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time.
I'm definitely going to make sure I do that in this game. Might be running back for.
Who is this?
Get on.
Really?
Another guy.
Okay.
And the Seahawks
Everything's
get
cool.
ready to trot out on the field. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
A knockdown
I think all
field.
you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early.
That's why I was confused why I died so many times yesterday. I was like,
Bro, and Luck fumbled again!
okay, wow.
Oh my goodness, man. I don't understand. I'm not understanding this.
Second time he's lost a fumble. This
This is crazy. This is really crazy. This is what happens when I don't play a full week. My team doesn't know how to play off a bye week. That's crazy. That's wild.
They said they're going to fix franchise mode this week.
You can't fix something that's ass if the whole game is ass. Why are you coming out to get this? You're not good. You're not even a receiver. What are you doing?
Seattle now ready to march out of the
This
field.
is so wild. Luck, you don't get any more
This
throws.
drive a few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play
Triple fumble. I've never seen Andrew Luck fumble the ball in my life in this game. That's tough.
Repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right
Back to
here.
the drawing board, I guess.
Because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game.
How is that energizing for an offense?
Very, very happy.
Here's
We
Austin.
literally didn't have anything on. Can we hit somebody? What are you
So
doing?
dangerous with a football in his hands. Called
Yo,
out a
y'all
return
killing
of
me with
38,
this. This
and
is
we have
disgusting.
reached
Yo,
the
Devontae
2-minute
Freeman
warning.
was a good
Out
back,
on the
dog.
field
He
now,
was
here come the
bouncing.
49ers. With this lead and the football, things obviously
There
looking
you
good,
go.
but maybe, yeah, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the
No,
offense
not
helps them preserve that
one
shutout
cut
that they've got
running
going.
back.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So
Look at y'all about to give up another touchdown.
move it
That's
downfield,
crazy.
Run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. They'll stay on the ground. Balaj again. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. Still a couple yards short of the first as the
This is
3-yard
really
gain
bad.
brings up a 3rd down.
This game is, it stinks.
Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be 4th
has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. And a short
Can I get one solid block? That's all I want, man. Just block one good time. Oh, damn. That's literally your job. Why can't you do your job? I don't understand
I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Are you one of those guys that's skeptical about it, or did you trust it?
But when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice. Got your notes laminated, because, you know, open it.
Walking with a tool on me, like it's new on me.